Hello, good evening, and welcome to this year's first Thursday community stream with me. I'm Ulther, and I'm super happy to be with you guys this evening. It wasn't just the vacation that was preventing me from being with you guys, but also just the amount of time and effort you need to get the internet working in a new place. It can be pretty amazing. Hopefully the sound works fine. At least my indicators are showing that everything is good. Uh, as you can see, Hello Kitty has also managed to survive the move just fine, chilling right there. Today we have a very special stream in a sense that, first of all, first of the year, and already missing 1 month of streaming. Second, I have so much to tell you guys, from new power stones to new mythic artifacts that we can take a look at. What else? The big changes to the clan raiding system, which would allow a lot more clans to take part in the raids, complete the raids, and win those mythic artifacts and normal artifacts. I mean, common, rare, what have you. What else we're going to talk about? Some balance changes that are coming to the units, and just in general, what is going to be coming and what we're going to be working on in the coming months. I will have to be vague about the new features, new things that we're currently having in production, but soon, very soon, you will hear about that as well. So, as you guys might already know, how things works, it's back in the same sort of route and way, with the whole voting on the armies, and we had two suggestions for this stream's army. One was the very speedy wagons, and the one which won were the creepy crawlers, and let's see how well you guys will do against them. Dennis, you are completely right. I do understand Russian and speak Russian. I am Russian. Always Russian somewhere. Anyhow, looking at the loadout of the mind corruptors, and of course the peculiarity of this army and this setup, before we get into all the new stuff and all the new things and cool new things which are coming, new units which are coming, all the questions about when is the bounty hunt, when is the new rank, all of that kind of stuff. Before that, I would like to show the new power stone that we're going to have already next Monday available, and this is the more upgraded version of it. Of course, the rank 1 version that you will have available on Monday will be of not as potent as the current one, but it is a stealth power stone, allowing you to turn anyone into an assassin. Of course, we don't have the teleport, so it's like a halfway of an assassin, or maybe, actually no, not an assassin, but the what are they called? Completely head is completely working. What are they called? The ghost, the wraiths, the wraiths. I remembered as I was looking for it. That happens. Meme Power Stone is equipped. Oh yes, we going full memes, boys. So of course, this is not all. The main fun, of course, with this build is the fully powered up Eye of the Corruptor. So I, Ulther, will be corrupting all of your lovely minions tonight, and it has a lot of goodies and a lot of nice bonuses, of course. Enemy units move faster by 47%, while mind controlled, after mind control is removed, they're slowed, and also you can have maximum 33% resistance to mind control with this build. So if you would have some ways of preventing me mind controlling you more effectively, they would be gone. Right. I will first of all close the sign-ups. It says that the sign-ups are already closed. It was not true, but it is absolutely true now. And let me just add the last of the people into the equation. There we go. These guys, and then these guys. There are a couple of people double signing up, but we do have tools to remove that. Not to worry. We are going to be using, of course, the wonderful Fight Night tool that the server team has created for us, and that is amazing. That way I can be talking about the new features, the answering questions, and talking to you guys a lot more in a second once the all the people have been added. And there we go. And let's set up the winnings. Let me check what was sent over here. So 500, 250 for the draw, and 100 for the loss, so, or the sign up, essentially. Save. All right. So we are all loaded and ready to go. Let's go live with the event. Event is now live, and we can start spinning, and I can start talking about all of the cool things happening. So please do send in questions, and of course let's start with the sort of bigger announcements. Rank 16. And this time around, the rank 16 will only have 2 new units, and we will get to look at those 2 new units. I would say in about an hour. At 7 o'clock, we're going to be looking at the Cannoneers and Eternal Champions, if I remember correct. Pretty cool units, a ranged artillery, and a mythic, really strong melee unit, which is resilient to a lot of damage and also starts hitting harder the less hit points it has. So it has a sort of inbuilt frenzy or berserk mechanic. And of course, the most important part, when the rank 16 is coming out, the rank 16 is coming out already next Monday. So the new rank, we kind of snuck up on you guys. And as you can see, my Mind Corruptors are stealthily trying to sneak up on Karth, but I don't think that they're going to do very well. Anyhow, so next Monday we're going to have rank 16 and new units. We will have unit changes, so there will be unit balance. We will have mythic artifacts, and it will be much easier to obtain all of the artifacts because the we will look at the rebalancing, but essentially the raids will become easier coming Monday. We will get into details on that very soon. Storing is asking, with a very big number of nines on the outer spins, how long do you think it would take to use them all up? Probably very, very long time. But at least we wouldn't need to add more outer spins for this or probably ever for any of the future fight nights. Right. Bunch of people copied Krim. I'm sure that a lot of people would copy, and that way win a few more extra gems and points. But I do believe that we will still have a lot of kind of fun and cool fights like this, where the sort of we're trying to turn the tide by converting all the units to our side, of course. Battle Legion, are there going to be more ranks than 16? Asked El Floriano, and yes, there will be more ranks than rank 16. We're going to be going further with the ranks, and also we are looking into other possibilities of basically there will be quite big changes that we will be trying with the game. It involves not just the ranked mode or possible other modes, but also we're looking into changing how you play the game as well, and doing some changes in that direction. Soon you will get to see it, and soon you will get to test it, and we are working on several variants and ideas in that regard to make the game more exciting and engaging. So, but you guys will have to wait and see once we actually have it in the state and stage where we can show it. UB is corrupted. Yes, UB is corrupted because the artifact removes or lowers the maximum resistance of the unit. So the unit can have only 33% resistance chance to, or resistance to mind control. So with the artifact upgraded, you can mind control Untamed Beast. Just Nuts is asking when bounty hunt this year, and to Just Nuts, bounty hunt will, the new bounty hunt will start on Monday as well. So yes, you will be hunting already on Monday, and perhaps even with the new units. Who knows? Oh, look at that. We have managed to reach the goal for the giveaways, and I will update the text to 100. There we go. There we go. So at 7 o'clock we're going to be looking at new units. I will show the couple of mythic artifacts, the first mythic artifacts that you guys are going to see and will be able to get. And meanwhile, actually, because those are not going to be actually shown in the units, or we're not going to be going through all the units. I can go over the balance changes that are going to be happening with the new Monday patch. Of course, all of the patch notes will be posted on Discord as normal. So the one change that is coming, it's to catapult, and it's actually a bug fix. So faction damage bonus no longer exponentially increases when hitting multiple constructs at once. So currently, apparently, there was a bug that when you were hitting several constructs, like several towers, then the damage would amplify, and it's not perhaps as relevant with the towers, which would die from one hit anyway, but when you have things like molten armor being also constructs, then it's more relevant. And of course, we most likely will have more constructs in the future as well. Please do send questions. I know that I have missed the ones when I was setting up the game. And if I haven't answered or seen your comment, do send it over again. I will take a look at it and answer it to the best of my ability. Right. The other changes should actually, maybe this is so small of a text. There we go. So Paladin is getting a buff. So the healing amount is increasing by 2.5% from 15 to 17.5% of base attack power. So of course it scales with levels, and yeah, the mass has also been increased so that Paladin is no longer edible to the toad. So if before Paladin was on the menu, now Paladin is toad resilient, toad repellent. Right, I'll take a couple of questions from here. Are you going to remake any troops? I feel like, for example, freezing traps are useless in meta. Piotr, we are first of all redoing balancing all the time, and then we're looking at balance issues all the time and making necessary changes. And then of course we also, well, for example, we do have a new freezing artifact, and perhaps with that it becomes more relevant. And freezing trap is and has been used as a sort of niche tool in certain builds. Obviously never need 8 of those, so but because it's a common unit, you just happen to have 8 of them. But it's not completely useless, but definitely it can be more useful. Why do so many people have a wrench besides their name? Well, the people who are very active and with the blue name and the wrench, they're moderators of the YouTube channel, but they're also battle sages in the Discord. So they are generally very helpful players that answer questions and talk and hang out on Discord, and they are also helping out with the channel in a sense that they make sure that the chat stays clean, everything is nice and friendly over here. Dorian, talk to me privately or send me a private message on Discord, and we can talk about making videos and all of that kind of stuff. But back to the balance changes that are coming. Stormcaller. Mass has been decreased for the Stormcaller from, well, I'm not gonna go with the numbers, but mass has been decreased, so now it can be damaged by the Ancient Tree. So, I mean, it is still edible by the Toad, but it's now grabbable by the tree as well. Death Knight, on the other hand, is no longer edible by the giant toad. Not sure how many Death Knights the toad was anyway eating, because there are always a lot of skeletons. But if it at some point managed to snag one, it will not happen anymore. I'll look at the chat. I don't know, you guys, but Paladin is really too strong for me with that now. Well, we will be looking at it, but the Paladin is in a sense the reason why Paladin and Death Knight are not edible by the Toad, because it is way too easy of a counter and way too much of a power to be able to counter a 3 costing unit with a 2 costing unit with just 1 attack, insta attack. And quite a lot of the builds, I mean, it's already able to eat quite a lot of big and strong units, but with it being able to outright so easily dispose of the 2 units which are also melee based, it's a bit too much. So we were going to be trying that out now. If there will be nothing but Paladin and Death Knight armies, of course we're going to be doing something about it. But this is what is going to happen on Monday. Draining Spirit, faction damage no longer exponentially decreases when hitting multiple chaos units at once. So again, apparently we had a sort of global bug where the faction buffs or debuffs or the scaling with the abilities was affected by how many units. So if you had 2 units of two chaos units, then it actually increased the reduction effect was increased for both of them. So obviously not intended and will be fixed. Soul Pylon, the damage per level decreased from 100% to 85%, so Soul Pylon will do a bit less damage. Druid attack cooldown increased, or well, heal cooldown increased from 1.5 to 2 seconds, so it will heal a little bit less or not as often, and well, as a result, less in the whole of the battle. Ancient Tree can no longer damage Fortification, Catapult, Spider Nest, Crystal Spire, or Soul Pylon. So yeah, so basically constructs or the stationary constructs are immune to Ancient Tree, so you can't put it right next to your, in front of your sort of, or at the front of your battlefield, and then hope that it would crush everything on the way or just grab everything from the side. Actually, I will pop out this chat so I can see it a little bit better and a bit more of it. All right. Miopis is asking, so Monster Hunter won't be eaten by the toad. I'm not sure if it was able to be eaten by the toad, but I don't think. Oh, right, yes. Ha! I just didn't get to that part yet. Yeah. So Ancient Tree can no longer damage fortifications. Then Monster Hunter also mass increased, so it can no longer be eaten by the toad. So toad can't counter the three melee champions, the three solo duelists. Well, Death Knight cheats, but I think that's within the character of the Death Knight anyway. Then Phoenix immunities added freeze, so Phoenix will be immune to freezing, which will actually really help it as well. I mean, with any sort of unit that wants to be anywhere close, or at least within the frost mage range, really does benefit from this. And hopefully then it will be more useful to everybody. Artifacts are getting some change, so that's it for the units. Those are the unit changes that are coming next Monday. Obviously we might have more changes coming then in 2 weeks from now. But on the artifacts, Standard of Ancient Defender, primary effects damage reduction per level decreased from 1% to 0.5%, and primary effect base range reduced from 3 to 1. So this was actually one build or one artifact that I wanted to test out on the stream, and it actually would have been part of the other army, the super long range towers, because when they're fully upgraded, ooh, they have insane range. It was just amazing. I might towards the end of the stream flip to the different army and show how that would have been. The fights were pretty sweet, but yeah, Standard of Ancient Defender will get a nerf. Sword of the Phoenix, primary effect additional base burn damage increased from 0.25% to 0.5%. So it does now it scales now twice as well. Also, primary effect additional burn damage per ascension level increased. So it will burn for more, and it will burn for even more with each ascension. So Sword of Phoenix is something to watch out for. Let's see, for the next stream I might make an army with that artifact. I kind of do want to make the flaming sword in one of my favorite games, and you guys can try to guess which game it is, but Flaming Fist, the Order of Flaming Fist. Do you guys know what game was it from? That order of very zealous paladins and defenders of all things righteous, or at least that's what they wanted to present themselves as. Anyhow, the last artifact is the Crown of Lightbringer, and the bug fix is that it no longer cleanses mind-controlled enemy units, so it doesn't reverse the mind control. But other than that, it's there. Condition burn. The damage per tick decreased from 0.75% to 0.5 of maximum health. So the burn in general is going to be, though, a little bit worse, but the burn artifact is going to get better. And then clan raids. All raids encounters have been rebalanced for a smoother experience and gradual increase in difficulty. What that means is that we can go in a bit more detail, but what in general that means is that the raid modifiers will come at higher star rating. So for example, the first modifiers will come at star rating 5 and the three modifiers will be at star rating 10. The star ratings will still be capped at 10. If we will add more ratings, star ratings later, we will announce, but for now it is still 10 star ratings. But the modifiers will come, there will be less modifiers at the start, well, or you will get modifiers at later star ratings. Also, there will be other changes like less amount of health needed for the boss and lower level units, or the units will scale also at slower pace than they do right now with the star ratings and the raid bosses. Do you have plans for level 17 and above? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I mean, we will be making more of ranks, and it will, and more units, obviously. Nuts. Are you asking why the changes to the raids? And well, the changes to the raids is that at the moment there is a big group of players that are competing and they are completing the raids. But the issue is that the barrier of entry to the raids currently is too high. It is apart from the first couple of bosses, it is very tough to, first of all, level up enough and find enough people to make the raid and then also stick with the raid. So making the raids scale not so drastically per star rating allows for players to first of all learn the encounters better and then succeed in the encounters and learn how to do and get the tools before running into much harder bosses and encounters and difficulties. I mean, don't you guys worry if there is going to be a lot of guilds, a lot of clans sitting and regularly farming star rating 10. We will of course work on providing more challenges and expand it and make it more interesting. But now we want to get more people participating in the raids. We want more not even max rank players but lower rank players, because obviously the raids open at rank 8, and let's say that defeating currently a star rating 3 boss with the let's say 10, 11, 12 rank account might be quite challenging. So yeah. Kirill Kondratiev is asking when we will add a new cosmetic wardrobe. So I guess a new theme, a new play around. I don't have the date for that yet. We have been quite busy working on the current features and the changes, but we have been also discussing and working on the cosmetic bundles. But the cosmetic bundles are, we don't have regular schedule with them because they are more of something that we do when we have time from the features. Because obviously whenever we introduce anything, from be it raids or bounty hunt or new artifacts or whatever else, new units, all of that requires of course some UI work, some graphical work. So for those reasons we do need to prioritize things, and we still need to add and change features with the game at a quite good pace. So because we still have a lot of things to bring to you guys. So for that reason, the cosmetics and the wardrobes are a little bit irregularly spaced, let's put it that way. What will happen when SR10 is hit? Well, I mean, first of all, let's see when the first SR10 is going to. Well, let's say when the first SR9 dies, we can start talking about what will happen with SR10. We will see how it will go on Monday, but I will let you guys know as soon as I do. Ulther should put a barrier monk in his army. I actually had barrier monk before in there, but I didn't want to go. Well, I mean, this is the first time I'm actually playing around with artifacts. You guys also have artifacts, so kind of finding the right balance and like kind of getting back into the practice of making something incredibly stupidly powerful. It will come back to me soon enough. And to be honest, I think that the other army would have been a bit more powerful and a lot less forgiving. Ulther, raid rewards are so tiny. Please increase it. We spent many gems to buy portal keys and fight bosses, but rewards are disappointing. Well, Mustafa, for that, let's see how will it be after next Monday? Because your raids should get easier. There's no change to the rewards, but you should be able to progress and hit harder bosses, and because of that, also get better rewards. Oh, do we have another giveaway? Yes, we have 100 likes, and I need to update. That is excellent. There we go. Next week SR9 is dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just nuts. You guys are going to be beating those bosses pretty soon, and as soon as I have more information on what's coming next and what will be, and I can share, I definitely will. Mm-mm. Eric E is asking if his question was answered. I'm not sure, but let's see. Any plans to have clan rate score per boss be versus other clans rather than your own clan? For clan-wide rewards rather than individual. Hmm. So in a way, I mean, we do have the leaderboard where you are competing against other clans, but you don't actually get anything for being number one clan in a sense. I mean, of course, you do get you are killing higher bosses and you are getting more rewards, but it's not in a sense a competition. But I feel that for that to make more sense, that it would have to be something like that you have. I don't know. It's I'm not sure how it would work and what because basically you already kind of do get the rewards for. I mean, you don't get more rewards for doing more damage to the same star rating boss as another clan. The only thing, of course, that matters is that you killed it, and then you compete individually inside of your clan. But yeah, it's an interesting idea, and I will definitely talk to designers about it. I'm not sure if it would get implemented like that, but we do want to add more reasons and ways for clans to interact and compete with each other. We do want to do that, and we are looking into ways of doing that. We are looking into, again though, we are looking into quite a few things. So is that last stream you said you could put common artifacts in 3 slots and rare in top 2. How come we can't do that now? Dark Style, that is a great question. The reason why last stream I said that was because last stream, which was what, 1.5 months ago? Yeah, 1.5 months ago. That was the case. We wanted, and not saying that maybe at some point it would change, but at this point it was done for balance reasons. Basically, stacking even some common artifacts at the same in the same way and the same level would create way too powerful combos, and we had to make a decision to sort of to keep the artifacts super powerful, but not create the combinations which are insanely stupidly powerful. And also you can see that certain things are grouped together with the artifacts, like factions are in one rarity, and say elemental damages and the other, or like elemental or condition types are in different category. So yeah, at least for the foreseeable future, we are going to have, so you can only have one common, one rare, and one mythic artifact. So also that the change to the star rating system would actually allow more people to get at least the rare artifacts, if not eventually all the way to the mythic artifacts. Then will you add dilute bundle with all skins that were in the game 1.5 years ago? We have been talking about it, and to be honest, it's very much asked question, not just about the old bundles and old. I can't really promise when will the bundle be, but definitely there's been quite a bit of pressure. So hopefully soon. I don't have the answer, and like because we have brought some of the skins from the old bundles, and definitely something like pirates maybe should be revisited, because not many people had the chance of getting them, and there are some pretty cool skins in there. What do we have more questions? What about roadmap on Trello? Did you continue to update and take a look? But since August 2020, you didn't update it. That's right, Mr. Husi. The Trello hasn't really been updated. Kind of that stayed pretty dead for a while. Most of the updates and most of the new things I have been just explaining on the stream and then immediately showing, and then also talking about some of the perhaps long term and long planned things. With Trello, I mean, the issue was that sometimes you could just mention the very basic generic things, and on the stream then I could do the same, but also then concretely show when I had something to show. Other balance changes to Frost Wizard? No, not this time around. Yeah, Trello board when update. We should revisit it and fix that for sure. I love you too, Bud Call. Glad to have you on the stream once again. I do recognize the name, just as I love seeing all of you guys, which I have not seen and had the chance to talk to. I'm not actually. It's kind of weird that I don't need to be all that much looking at who is winning, who is not winning, and all of the sending of the gems. It's pretty good, pretty nice. How does the giveaway work? So Klovik, the way that the giveaway works is that once once the target, the like target has been reached, then Sapphire drops a form, and you need to fill in your tag, your player tag or battle tag, and then you will get the gems later on. The gems for the fight night, I mean, if you were asking about how to participate in the fight night, you need to sign up on Discord, and I open the sign-ups a day before the stream. So, Yori, when is rank 16? Rank 16 is next Monday. And could you add gold to premium wagons? Because now everybody's choosing gold and we never get to open them. I will bring that to the designers, but well, that's a choice. Wagons, I mean, the wagons and the shards, the unit shards, unit fragments, or then the gold. That is true, and that is the current choice. Did you fix the bug with raid boss leader board putting people with more hearts ahead of higher damage at 5+ hearts taken? At least I haven't seen that in the. That prevented top raid clans and top clan leaderboards from being displayed. At least I don't see the changes to that in here, or fixes. But yeah, I will ask about it. And if Crucible is on this stream listening and maybe hear something about that, he can perhaps answer. About Valentine's event, are you going to have a specific channel on Discord to show off to community like in Christmas? Yeah, absolutely. We do. Of course, we only show the work of people that give permission to show. But the ones that do give the permission, we do show off, and we will make sure that it is visible. What about size of the army, when it will be bigger? Asks Vladimir Myshinsky. We don't have plans to increase the army size, and at least in the foreseeable future, it will remain so. Mainly it is a technical issue, but it also does change against the balance completely. And I would say that the more sort of PvE features that we will have in the game, like the raids, and like we might have some other PvE things in the works, but basically any of those kind of things, the more we have things that we need to set up on our side and balance against the current strength of the armies facing those challenges, the less likely we're going to change the game by adding things like more units on the field, or more army power on the field, or like or for example more players in the clan, because again adding even one or two members to the clan would change the whole way that the raids work, the way that the hearts are accumulated. So probably we're what I'm what I'm getting at is most likely we will not be changing the army size, so that will remain at 16 for the foreseeable future. uh, But yeah, Mr. House is saying that it would be a good idea to have the Trello on the board. Actually, I will make it my action point, and I will update the board, and we'll make myself. This is a promise to you guys, and you guys can hold me accountable to it on the stream, that the Trello board should be, even if it's vague, it should be still up to date and should show stuff, because obviously it is being used by you guys, which a lot of you are representing the top clans, the top 1% of the, or even 0.1% of the, quite often, of the Battle Legion community. So definitely those kind of things are important and good to keep track of. Um, uh, What missed that? What was the question? Yeah, Crucible. The question was that apparently now, if you get more hearts, you will push over the damage of people who have just done the 5 hearts but have done more overall damage. So is that true, or is there like what's the situation? How is it working or not working? Do you know, Matti? Have you heard about the that bug? Ooh, and we have another goal reached, and actually we've managed to hit 150 likes in an hour. We're about to start looking at the new units, looking at some artifacts. This is great. This is amazing. I don't think that we've ever managed to hit 200 likes on my stream, so this does truly feel like a triumphant return to see so much love and support from you guys. That is wonderful and absolutely amazing. And as I said, let's say we have 7 minutes to rank 16, 7 minutes to the 2 new units. Oh, look at that. We're playing ping pong on the background with player one's wagons. I didn't manage to really take over the wagons, but I definitely took over the wagons content. This army is the new police, taking care of your contraband possessions, or maybe custom service, checking out your wagons and taking possession of all the dogos and the brutes over there. Benjo Hardcore, thanks for the game. I've been playing it since the beginning and still love it. Well, Benjo, we love you too. We absolutely do. Just before the global release, the game was played by around 100,000 players, and then a lot of cool skins were added, and after the global release, these skins stopped adding to the game every era. Why? Um, well, the what I've tried to explain, Kirill, the big reason is that there's just a lot of work for the for our art team right now, with the new features, with the new UI, with the and obviously when something gets changed, like a new artifact is created and then there is the picture. I mean, it does go through a lot of iterations, and it's not just one picture that is being made. There are also a whole bunch of units. There are skins and portraits for uh, battle pass. Uh, yeah, it's the special event skins. It's just been a lot of work, and definitely we want to do, and we will have cool wardrobes and more cosmetics. Absolutely. Oh, Ziliana, hello, welcome back. Very nice to see you. Hope you're doing well. Been a while since I got to say hi to you, buddy. And that of course goes to all others I haven't mentioned. I mean, I do see a lot of like Storing and Evan and Simranjeet, and I mean, actually, I got to actually talk about the players a lot more when I was looking at whom I was fighting, and trying to pay them the gems as soon as I can. Uh, Ulther, what are your views on Hunt? I didn't get to actually play with Hunt all that much. I did take make it into, well, I didn't really have to make it into a priority or a thing of not really doing that much Battle Legion stuff over my vacation, because I was also moving. Managed to almost break my knee on the first like 20 minutes of the move, trying to carry the bed down the stairs. So the move took very long time. Unpacking took very long time, so I didn't really get to play with the Hunt all that much. But I do think it's really cool. It's I mean, obviously, the bigger the army, the more strong it becomes, as it can take over large groups of enemies, and it can create all sorts of cool scenarios. So I think it's a great season 4 power when everything is anyway super powerful. There are things happening all the time, and also will be interesting to see how it will perform if we get the Hunt. When we get the Hunt also might change. I mean, it was incredibly powerful, and also uh, if I remember right, it was the teleport was also there, so you could just teleport right in and then do all sorts of crazy things. So I'm at least I'm hoping that I will get to play around with Hunt some more. Do we give the player tag with at in it? I think it's the second time I messed it up. Marius, I think that it should be okay with or without, but if you want to make sure that it's good, you put the at mark. That's My girlfriend loves your beard. I'm jealous. Don't be. I'm way too far. And I'm sure that you have plenty of amazing qualities that make up for lack of beard. So don't worry, Benjo, and have a great evening with your girlfriend. Um, So we do have one more minute, and then we will go into a staging build. We have several different environments and several different servers, and staging build is, or staging server is the server where the game is like it will be on Monday. Of course, it's not connected to the live database. It's connected to some weird mashup of old armies, but you will get to see the new units after Antro Vipunen Oh, I do know Mr. Antara. After Antara most likely defeats and completely annihilates my creepy crawlers. The corner builds aren't the strongest suit of this build. But yeah, Kirill, we might add at some point some legacy skins into a bundle. It's not coming anytime soon. I don't want to say that it will come because we have all sorts of things and plans. So you just have to wait a little bit. But hop in and you can already see the couple of units over here. And the first unit that we will be taking a look at is a new rare unit. Uh, it's a range unit that shoots a huge cannonball, or huge that shoots huge cannonballs that deal damage and push back enemy units. Uh, it is a quite beefy unit, so it might even survive the assassin attack if it's at the back line. Obviously, it's not really meant to fight the assassins, but it is immune to stun and physical forces, so you can't stun it or you can't push it back, I suppose. Uh, does quite a bit of damage and has relatively, well, it has a very slow shooting range. So that means that the power stones that you could be equipping onto it will also scale quite nicely. The ones which scale with, so let's say that we take the fire, so it would have 43% chance to inflict burning with the fireball because the attack is so slow. Also, it shoots forward and it pushes back the enemies, and there is an explosion, so it definitely is pretty nifty unit. Then we have the new mythic unit, Eternal Champions, and of course the cannoneers were of the chaos. To balance out the chaos armies, we have the Eternal Champions joining the order. They are immune to a lot of things like freeze, burn, and stun. A group of sturdy warriors whose damage resistance and attack speed is increased based on missing health. And as you can see, they are quite tanky. And at level 11, there is 4 of them. Let's see. Well, by by rank 12 there is 4. Let's see how does the progression. So they start at level 1 with 2 units at 650, and as you can see they already attack quite fast, every half a second, and at rank 5 they grow in numbers, and the next upgrade is at rank 11, yes, to 4. And let's see them in action, of course. That is, let's actually get a few more of these guys so that we can properly see the carnage and the pushbacks and the ulther. What is its range? Well, you guys will see very soon, but it's sort of medium range, I suppose, and quite violent outburst of the cannon. Things fly around. Obviously, this is not the kind of army you perhaps want to be building, as it's quite, let's say, one-sided. But did you see how it pushed the bomb into the group of the enemies? Actually, I wonder. I mean, you could put the bomb and then push the bomb with another bomb. That might be interesting. I mean, it hits so hard, it even pushes the untamed beast back. And as you guys can, I don't know if you guys realize, but basically, well, I mean, I've talked about it, and I'm sure that some of you guys already know it, but the game is physics based. So let's first of all clear these guys and put these buddies over here. So each unit has its own mass. So when Cannoneer shoots its cannon and shoots the ball, the cannonball, when it hits the unit, hits an enemy unit, the lighter the unit is, and let's say the dogs are one of the lightest units, they will fly very far. But it will push even the largest unit, like Untamed Beast, for example, but not as much. So, but yeah, it's with some of the pushback effects, you can't even see the Untamed Beast moving. But yeah, and we're taking some wins with the Eternal Champions. I wonder if it's the same Piotr here and in the chat. But as you can see, it does a lot of damage and it's very fast. All right, and let's see. Unfortunately, I don't think that I can still show you the artifacts. They don't show on this account, but you guys will have to wait then. We'll have to wait to see. We'll have to wait to see the new mythic artifacts. The reason why they might not be showing is because maybe they will get activated only on the next raid. So, but yeah. All right, I think we're back. I had to restart the stream for some reason, and it's kind of looking. How does it look? Are we back? All right, all right. Excellent, 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 excellent. I don't know what happened. The internet was working, everything was working, but the connection to YouTube dropped. So sorry about that. But luckily we are fine. We're back. I think that a few of the people sort of weren't on the stream, even though they participated. Uh, there were a couple of matches ran through before I managed to stop it. Okay, so everything is working. That is nice. Do you guys send more questions, comments if you have something on your mind? How has it been so far? Did you guys enjoy artifacts, and which ones are you? Which artifacts are you running? Ulther, did you fight Dark Lord yet? I have no idea. I have no idea, to be honest. I haven't been. Now I have the Fight Night tool. I have been concentrating on reading the chat and talking about the new things coming into the Battle Legions. So unfortunately, can't really say. Uh, oh, so Matthias is running also the mind control one. Yep, it is super fun, and the mind control in general creates a really cool. Well, like this situation that we have right here uh, in the game right now, where you're able to sort of slowly grind out that big grindy army, or like that big mass like righteous defenders, or when you have a lot of plague bearers perhaps. Can we expect some new old skins to be featured again soon? Well, what you can expect, Lemon, is that I will be tomorrow when I create my weekly report about how things have been going, what kind of things you guys been bringing up on Discord and in the chat. I definitely will be mentioning a whole bunch of people asking about the wardrobes and skins and cosmetic bundles, because uh, we definitely haven't had those in a little while, and it would be cool to have more of that. Simon, there are a bunch of people recruiting for their clans. Or Simon is asking if there's a good clan for him, and I would say going to Discord and chatting with people over there and checking the clan recruitment channel should give you a good start looking for a clan and looking for a new home. Oh, Dark Lord, I just looked down and there you are. I didn't fight you yet, but I'm fighting you now. Also, if you seen me fight you in the fight night, or whether you win or lose, you get the gems immediately, but you do need to restart your game. So if you have it running on the device next to you while watching, you won't see the gems magically appear. You do need to restart the game. There was a comment about that, and definitely, definitely. This has been the biggest stream in a while. Oh, that's true, Lemon. I'm super happy. I mean, I did see 180 people concurrent at one point. I think that is actually, I think that is the biggest stream that I have done, the biggest Thursday stream that I've ever had. So, and I think that is hugely thanks to the amazing new art for the in-game news, where you can see my mug in the news, and then also on that picture, It's I will have to do some serious thinking uh, tomorrow. Well, thank you, Lemon, and I'm sure that Sapphire also knows that you guys love her as well, and I'm sure that I mean, when she came back, there was also a very nice stream for her. Welcome stream. Has your team adopt a fan-made skin at any time in the past? Is it possible in the future? Curious Cat is asking. Uh, we've never we've never taken a skin from the community so that somebody would actually make the skin. And to be honest, it's not going to be possible because actually creating a skin and into the form that uh, would be usable in the game, it's very hard, and unless you are a professional graphics artist, game artist, and even then it would probably be a bunch of paperwork and so on. But what we have done is we have had a community skin where the community decides on what faction the skin would be made, what unit the skin would be made of, and people were throwing all sorts of suggestions about it, and then our artist created a skin based on your suggestions, and actually that skin is the rarest skin in the game, because the only way that you could get that skin and the only way you can still get that skin is through special community events, and that's the demonic plague thrower. We do want to make more community skins, and we will collaborate further with our beautiful artists, but a little bit in the future. The year is starting very fast and furiously for us, so we do need to get our bearings before going into cool stuff like community skins. Though, definitely want to do that. When are we getting elixirs for the raid? Elixirs are coming very soon, so don't you guys worry about that. But also, I think that you might. Hang on, wait. Who was asking about the elixirs? Gokstral. Next Monday, the raids will be themselves much easier. So if you've had issues with star rating 5 boss, then most likely you would be able to kill it next Monday. Mustafa, the reason Saf's messaging has been closed was because of people have been sending her some inappropriate stuff, and at least currently her messages are closed, private, but mine are open. So if you have any questions, you can always go through me. I also check all the pictures and all of that kind of stuff. So if you send me uh, silly pictures of junk and other trash things, that I'll just laugh and click delete. So it's 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 for that reason. People have been silly in the past. Anyhow, what do we have? What do we have on the questions here? Also, for that reason, we have banned a bunch of people at one time on the Discord. So please do behave. I'm very fond of using the ban button if there is a good reason for it. Uh, Skirmishes were too hard this time. Couldn't do two different levels. The skirmishes are also quite random, depending on, because the armies are being drawn from around what your level is. Sometimes they can be tough. That's for sure. But can definitely we're looking at the skirmishes and bounty hunts and basically all the events and how hard they are, how many people complete them. Not saying that there are going to be changes now, but definitely changes have happened and changes will happen to that. Uh, how do you know when a unit is underperforming or overperforming? Give me details, please. Do not be vague. Asks Romulo Sanders. Well, first of all, we do have our own analytics. So let's say that we can see how many, well, in percentages, in how many armies a certain unit is. We can also see how many winning, in how many cases where an army won, that unit was present. So we want to keep things balanced, and we obviously don't want something that is completely outperforming and you need to have a certain unit absolutely. That was the case with the Bard, for example, the only unit that we have completely removed out of the game. And actually the Dire Wolves are a much weaker version of the original Bard, which just gave flat 25% attack to all the units. So it was in every single army. So if there is a unit, or if there is a unit that starts becoming one of those units that has to be, then we do very heavy changes. Another time that happened was with Righteous Defenders. I mean, now there are a lot of Righteous Defenders armies, but they're not like majority, or you don't run into them. I don't want to say any numbers because I don't have the exact numbers. I don't want to make them up. But at one point, the Righteous Defenders armies were the vast majority at certain ranks. So then we do the changes. Of course, we also ask. I mean, I do these streams. People write in the comments. That's one. People write into comments when they sign up. Some people just write, "I love Hello Kitty," which, you know, who wouldn't? But some people write an essay going over what is wrong here, what doesn't work there, maybe some issues with the text or explanation, anything like that. We do look at the reviews, we do look at Discord. So, and then when we combine all of that, we make the decision. So hopefully that answers the question, and hopefully that wasn't too vague. I mean, yeah. Why was Bounty Hunt shelved for so long? Asked Steph Farley. Was it Steph? Steph, yeah. Steph, the Bounty Hunt needed some changes, tweaking, and also we do need to have a designer create those things and make sure that after because again, what I said, it's the same thing with the events. Once the Bounty Hunt or skirmish finishes, we do look at how many people have been able to complete this, how many they have been able to complete that. Do people always re-roll a certain quest? Does this need to be reworked? With Bounty Hunt, there are massive amount of first of all quests that always need to be then looked and perhaps readjusted, but also there's a bunch of new things like you need to have some new cosmetics done. So for that reason, our design team has been very busy, and the Bounty Hunt had to be pushed a little bit further. Uh, Gokstral was also talking about deeper analysis or more stats, and I'm not sure, Gokstral, how often have you been on the streams before, but I'm your most staunchest stats advocate. In the previous company, I was trying to build mobile esports. We did get to the actual live event part, and that was all about stats. And I believe that this game and the people, especially the people watching the stream and on Discord, the people who are in the top clans, they are extremely knowledgeable and extremely interested in the precise statistics. And one of the things, and we did have actually recently a meeting where we were going over the sort of major recurring asks from the community that we haven't been able to respond to yet. And the two things that I have been talking about, I mean, I've been talking about a bunch of things, but the two things that I would like to highlight in this regard was that the more stats, more information about what has happened in the game, who has done what, how did you perform with in this season or that season, anything and everything that we can collect, if we can provide it somehow. That's what I brought to the table, and also the army and improvements to the army editor that has been also been asked a lot. And so I mean, it's something that I will be pushing for you guys, because I know that you guys have been asking and wanting to have that for a very long time. And I'm playing and I'm building the armies, so I can feel your pain as well. Wow, are we at 250 likes? I don't believe it. I have to check it for myself. 251. Absolutely amazing. We've just went over by 100 normal likes. This is just unbelievable. Thank you for the love and support, and the viewership just keeps going up, which is also quite nice towards the sort of end of the stream, the last half an hour. We have already looked at the new units. We have looked at the new changes to the units. Yeah. So we're aiming for 300. There's 29 minutes left, and I'm not even sure how crazy with all this craziness, how much gems Sapphire will give out if we actually manage to reach 300. Because I mean, before I couldn't hit 200, and now we are kind of like maybe 300. But anyway. What do we have in the chat? I want to fight with you, ulther. Kamil, I'm not sure, but I might have actually seen your account earlier on, but I'm not 100% sure. Even if you've submitted twice, we do have tools to remove the duplicates, so it should be okay. As long as you take your time, look at your options in the game and see the battle tag and put it in there, and make sure that, if especially when you do it with the phone, that no autocorrect shenanigans spoil your chances. Guys, send Piotr is suggesting that you send the link to your classmates. Well, I mean, first of all, you should talk to your classmates, show the game, introduce them to your clan, and then bring them over to the stream. Even if they come with the well, first of all, Sapphire streams are much more new player friendlier, but even if you lose horribly and badly against my army with your brand new account, you still would get the gems. And yeah. Dennis is asking for what's the what's the my brain is slowly shutting down. I can't remember the name of the animal, but basically the animal with the spikes, not the hedgehog, but longer spikes. But anyway, a nature unit that would sort of shoot spikes. Actually, I don't think that nature even has that many ranged units, unless you count Toad as a unit, because uh, the well, the Stormcaller. But apart from that, will daily gold limit indicator be implemented? The gold limit, or the whole card system, might get reworked in the future anyway. So I would say that if it will stay as a card, most likely yes, but chances are it will be done in a bit different way. The whole sort of, and then I do hope that once that is it would be actually clear what is the gold limit. But yeah, definitely something that we need to figure out, fix at some point. Toad is the worst, lol. Why you say so, Rhyme Sharma? The toadies, the froggies are pretty nice. Why don't you like the froggies? Also, do remember that the forums, they're open only for limited time. So when you're in the stream and the goal is reached, then you have only a very short amount of time to click on the forum and fill the forum. It's not that you have 5 forums and you can come and fill them anytime. So I mean, we do want to reward and give stuff to people who are with us and uh, watching the stream and having a good Thursday afternoon. Is there a way to know the current meta armies? Asks Ken Marcos. I would say that finding a good clan and perhaps even sort of like a clan family where they have a higher level clan with the new player clans, where the older players or the more experienced players are talking about and teaching and looking at your setups. Best way, again, finding that Discord, come join and chat with people. And the thing is that it's also, I do understand. I mean, we do have a lot of people online, a lot of people reading and responding to the stuff or filling the questionnaires when we release that. But still, a lot of people find it hard to write and participate and ask. But definitely should be you guys should try to find more courage to connect and find people, reach out to people who are active in Discord, especially when you see the green tagged people on Discord. You can talk to them, you can ask them questions, and they will definitely point you into the right direction when it comes to where to find a clan, where to learn about the game. Also, now I'm working on a new system, and perhaps that will eventually replace even the Trello board, but also a better way, a better place to store all the guides that you guys have been creating, and then perhaps, well, not even perhaps, but also putting some of the information and guides that we have been creating, like for example the raid primer, things like that. So yeah. So perhaps sometime over there, there you might be able to find. But right now, the best way of finding about the meta armies, or what is good, what works, what doesn't, is to go to Discord and uh, yeah. Dennis is not happy about the faceless knights and things that they're trash. I think that I've seen them in quite a few armies though. How do you guys feel about the faceless knights? Are they that bad as Dennis is saying? But I mean, I'm sure that that the faceless knights will be worked and reworked. Uh, Matthew, are you talking about the gems from the fight night? Because those come immediately. The gems from the forums will probably come later, unless Sapphire written otherwise. But I I would assume that they would be sent later. The gems for the giveaways, they're not instant. Faceless Knights aren't used as much as they used to. But is it because there's just better stuff, or is it that they are bad? I mean, I've seen and I've ran into a few of them, but which units are considered weak because Mind Corruptor can very easily corrupt some weaklings? Raim, uh, basically, the way that it works, the way that mind corrupting works with the mind corruptor versus the mushroom. When you step into the mushroom or with the hunt, you're just like that turned into an enemy. Or you are put to the enemy side. The mind corruptor sort of not sort of. The mind corruptor does psychic damage. So the bigger the health pool of the unit, the longer it takes for it to die, and the longer it takes for it to be corrupted by Mind Corruptor. So things like dogs, or skeletons, they're instant. And because this army that I am playing, it is extremely buffed up. It instantly converts almost any sort of medium size unit. What? Are we? No way. 300 likes. I see 300 likes. I see three. What the hell is this? Wow. This is amazing. Like I did not expect this. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. 300. We've never been able to on Thursdays. It has been never achieved, never possible. I mean, this is going to be sort of like, I know that this is not going to happen. I mean, it can't happen. We're not going to get to 350 likes. We only have 17 minutes. As you guys are going and filling in the 300 gems form, You have a minute to do so. But yeah, the new text is up, but 17 minutes. 17 minutes, not going to happen. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not possible. It is not possible. 308 already. uh, that is amazing. That is amazing. And also we are at a steady about 200 concurrent, which is great. Sapphire, they can't prove me wrong. It's impossible. I mean, 16 minutes to get the likes required to get to 350. No way, no way. I mean, I remember back last year, we couldn't get 50 in an hour. Like we got to about 150 by 7 o'clock, and then there would be like 50 minutes maybe, not full hour, but maybe 50 minutes, and we would just barely try to get there. 'It's 2020. All hail King Ulther, the wielder of mighty banhammer. I don't have a hammer. I need to have a hammer. I don't. Hmm. Sniff. I wonder if more likes is causing the video to trend or something like that, so it pops up for more people. Well, Scudder Spade. That is exactly why we have. We have the goal of likes where we do give the giveaways, because obviously we do want the stream to grow. We want people to come and watch us, and even though if you are one of those people who are somehow on the stream, got recommended, you have never played the game, never tried it, this is a mobile game. I'm playing on an iPad, and chatting with the people who are playing the game and watching the streams. But basically, welcome, and try out the game, download it, join the discords, and come visit our streams in the future as well. Why does Mind Corruptor not attack Untamed Beast? What do you mean it doesn't attack it? I think that it did try to. I think that it even converted it. Like there is some mind. I've seen some mind controlled Untamed Beasts. Romulo, the gems for the streams, for the giveaway gems, they don't come immediately. They only the fight night streams come right away. Gattuazo is asking any giveaways. We've had a lot of. I mean, there has been a giveaway for basically every 50 gem, for every 50 likes, and we're now at. So we've had 6 giveaways already. Didn't get the gems from 5, though I submitted within 20 seconds. All the questions about the gems, and about the forms. If you guys will have some, you can ask later after the stream as well. We will try to figure out. But generally, with the giveaway forms, the gems are sent a bit later, not right away. It used to be actually the same with the fight night, but not anymore. Michelle is asking when can you equip two artifacts, and you need to defeat a high enough level raid boss to be able to get rare artifacts uh, as well as being able to equip them. So can you touch, Rebel is asking, Ulther, can you touch on the community story event? The directions seem a bit vague. Story about what? Uh, the instructions are vague on purpose because we don't really want to. I mean, obviously, the story should be about Battle Legion in some sense. Be it inside of the Battle Legion world, is it about the characters, is it about the skull, but something to do with the Battle Legion, obviously. But apart from that, we don't really want to limit it. Is it about a love story of what would be a cool love story, a molten armor and the battle wagon, or a friendship, beautiful friendship between righteous defender and mind corruptor? Who knows? But you guys might. So anything goes in a sense, as long as it's appropriate, something that we can post on Discord, or look at it without averting our eyes, and something about Battle Legion, obviously. Yeah. No way. 346 in 6 minutes. Are you guys botting? Are you guys which one of you is sending bots to the channel? This cannot be happening, because the amount of likes reached in the last 6 minutes is almost 50. In 6 minutes, you guys did in 6 minutes more than last year people were able to do in an hour. That is just insane. It's biggest stream. I'm just super mega happy. Lots of views and likes. Yes, foul fellow. Absolutely not in a foul mood today, I have to say. And hopefully your mood is not as foul as your name. Hehe. Ulther, is it time to start that podcast? Yeah, actually should should absolutely look into that. Now that I have this set up, the view is not as pretty perhaps as in the previous place. I do have the beautiful hallway behind me, but hopefully that is all right. So many gem diggers. Well, everybody likes a little bit of gems. Don't be so, Klovik, don't be so mean to the people. And we are at 350 likes. I see that. It has happened. We are officially past the 350 mark. And the chat is going crazy. Also in real life. Oh. There we go. All right. Marius is giving an idea to be able to copy paste our army to events and raid armies. Marius, highly requested, and something that I have been communicating. I've been talking about with the guys just recently. Not promising that to come out soon, but something that we're definitely aware and definitely want to address. We have been, but we would like to address it as sort of perhaps even bigger in a way, like not just copy pasting the army, but in general improving the whole way that you create the army, you move things around, and but definitely something that has been asked, has been felt by everybody in the community, and also by us developers ourselves. Dennis, I'm happy as well. Dennis Panamarenko. Actually, I had a friend in school with the same surname. Anyway, anyway. Also, surprisingly, glad. Well, I mean, glad first of all that it is your favorite mobile game, and well, happy that you are with us on the stream. Ulther, try to show us mythic artifacts, please. The thing is that actually, I might have messed up, and I might get yelled at tomorrow because it is also possible that I have remembered, looked up the release date for mythic artifacts wrong. Maybe they actually will come out at the same time with elixirs, so a little bit further down, but. Yeah, I'm now I'm starting to doubt myself. Why couldn't I see the mythic artifacts in the in on the staging on the build where I was showing the units? When is Bounty coming back? Asks Erez Marinov. It's coming back on Monday. Bounty Hunt, the new Bounty Hunt will start on Monday. Kamil, the gems will be sent for the giveaways. They will be sent later. I don't have the exact time, but everybody who responds within the minute when the forum is created or shared will get. Will get the gems, provided the battle tag is submitted correctly. Author, can you add time reference during battle? What do you mean? Like how long the battle lasted? So kind of like a timer with each fight. Walter, are you gonna watch Visker's stream? I'm going to start making food once I'm done. I've had lunch at 12 and it is almost 8 o'clock, so I'm a little bit hungry. But I might turn on the stream while doing it. Probably not going to have the time to or be able to chat much in it, but yep. John, yeah, can you talk about what beard oil you use? I don't remember the name of it. I can check it for the next stream, but it's actually a local barber shop has their own brand of beard oil, and I use that. So it's a great barber shop. If you are in Tampere, Finland, Dick Johnson. Where I go, but yeah. Oh wait, did I just do? Well, I just did a promotion, I suppose, without thinking. I should think about this more, but well, it happens. Ulther uses Old Spice. No, never use that brand. How about 400 likes? Oh yeah, I didn't even update when we did the 300 when we got to 350. I mean, we do have 2 minutes left, so like, but at least it should be, it should end on 400 as a goal, because if the stream doesn't end, if the stream ends with the 350 as a goal, then you wouldn't be able to see it, that we actually reached it. There we go. That's a day. Yeah, it's let's say that it's run by a bunch of bearded, tattooed dudes which like cutting beards. So so the names and the humor of those guys is as is, and yeah, but they sure know how to do it. So how we receive the gems? Yeah, so the gems for the forums will come later. The gems for the fight night are handed out immediately. But now we are at the end of the stream. It is 19:59, which means that we are on the last minute. It has been wonderful 2 hours, guys. The absolutely amazing comeback for me. I'm very happy and humbled by all of the support and all of you guys showing up and sticking with me. And we're still almost at 200 people watching the stream even now. Thank you very much. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. Hope you will join me and Saf. Well, Saf not next Sunday, but Sunday after that, and me next Thursday for more fun games, giveaways, and spoilers, of course. My voice is already starting to fail. I've been talking for 2 hours. Thank you very much. Love you guys, and until